is in there along with Carrington. And now Heidemann and Copper.
The Chicago Sky had a disastrous 2023 season, finishing with a disappointing 14-26 record and missing the playoffs entirely. It wasn't just a rough stretch, it felt like everything was falling apart. Fans were furious, and management seemed in disarray. But then, they made their boldest move yet, hiring the legendary Teresa Weatherspoon as head coach. Weatherspoon, a respected figure in the sport, was tasked with reviving a franchise that was on the brink of collapse. Her leadership was hoped to reignite a spark in the team, but after just one season, she's out. Enter Tyler Marsh from Las Vegas, the new head coach of the Chicago Sky.
All over, here is Clark. Clark, separating, taking, and hitting Caitlin Clark with a difficult look.
Marsh comes with fresh energy and new ideas, and with the addition of key players and staff like Ashley Frazier, a proven player development expert, and David Simon, who brings international coaching experience, the team has a renewed sense of purpose. Chantal Hart and Matt Ray, specializing in sports medicine and traditional Chinese methods, round out the support staff aimed at maximizing player performance. But the road ahead isn't easy. One of the biggest questions facing the team is Angel Reese, a star player who was expected to step up as the leader. However, instead of stepping into a leadership role, Reese has been caught up in distractions, letting complaints take center stage when the team needed her most. It's a tough pill for fans to swallow when they're counting on their star to lead, especially when the team is in turmoil.
Inspires so many people, but let me ask you a question. What inspires you?
It's probably very simple to answer, and that's my family. It's where it all started for me. My mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, nieces, nephews, and greats. It all starts there of who they are to me and what I believe I must be in order to keep our legacy alive. So I'm inspired by who they are and who they.
Reese's struggles aren't just about adjusting to a new environment. It's about stepping up for the greater good of the team. Chicago Sky needs leaders who can put aside individual moments for the sake of the collective goal. It's clear that the team has a lot of work ahead of them, but with the right adjustments, they have the potential to turn things around and become contenders again. Will Tyler Marsh and the revamped roster be the spark the Sky need? Or will this franchise's struggles continue? Fans are watching closely, and the pressure is on for this new chapter in Chicago Sky's history.
My name's Tyler Marsh, new head coach of the Chicago Sky.
Beautiful. Easiest one I got for you. For overall, just how have the last couple weeks been since this got finalized, the ink got dry, and it all came together?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind, little bittersweet. Leaving Las Vegas, a place there for 3 years.
Angel Reese has the talent, the presence, and the influence to change the fortunes of this team. Imagine being the cornerstone of one of the biggest rebuilds in WNBA history, transforming chaos into championship contention. Instead of airing frustrations and letting drama take center stage, Reese has the opportunity to channel her energy into mentorship and leadership. She could guide new talent, collaborate with coach Teresa Weatherspoon, and help lay the foundation for a brighter future. The WNBA is evolving. Teams are moving to charter flights, offering better travel conditions and fewer excuses for underperformance. With these improvements in place, there's no reason Reese shouldn't be the first one in the gym and the last one out. Chicago's fans are some of the most passionate in the league. They've been through a rough season and are looking to Reese to restore their hope. But right now, all they're seeing is drama. Every moment she spends sulking is a moment that dims the faith the city has in her and the team. Reese has a choice. She could be the hero of this story, the player who turned a fractured franchise into a contender, or she could be remembered as the star who couldn't handle the pressure. The clock is ticking. As the 2025 WNBA season approaches, the Chicago Sky are betting on a fresh start with a focus on young talent, strategic growth, and cultural change. Reese has a chance to rewrite her legacy, but that window won't stay open forever. If she doesn't step up, someone else will. The question is, will she be the leader the Chicago Sky needs, or will she let this chaos define her career? The team's journey is far from easy. Despite the promise of players like Reese and Camila Cardoso, the 2024 season was a nightmare. A major weakness? The Sky couldn't shoot from beyond the arc, and their failure to do so exposed them in key moments. Opponents capitalized on their weak perimeter game, and the Sky struggled to keep pace with high-scoring teams.
At one another in this matchup.
And Kennedy Carter so smooth in the mid-range. Starting lineup put back in after the injury to Temi Thagbenle. has really found her footing.
Reese, who thrives in high-stakes situations, it's been infuriating to watch the team miss open threes and lose winnable games. This isn't what she envisioned when she came into the league as one of the most talked-about rookies. And now, as the team heads into 2025, the situation is even more dire. The Chicago Sky are facing a significant challenge, with key players like Dana Evans expected to leave via free agency. Veterans like Diamond DeShields and Isabel Harrison are also likely to move on, taking their leadership with them. For Reese, this is a nightmare scenario, watching key pieces of the team leave while the front office scrambles to fill the gaps. Without strong leadership and depth, especially at guard, a playoff run seems nearly impossible. But there is a glimmer of hope. The Sky hold the 3rd and 10th overall picks in the 2025 WNBA draft. This is their chance to bring in fresh talent, particularly a sharpshooter who can solve their three-point woes. But the draft is a gamble. Will these rookies be ready to contribute right away, or will they need time to develop? Reese knows that the road ahead won't be easy. But it's her chance to step up, lead the way, and turn things around for the Chicago Sky.
Clark, a deep three. You bet!
It took a little bit of time, but we've been able to really see how powerful her two-man game can be with Caitlin.
Angel Reese understands the value of the Chicago Sky's draft picks, and she's making it clear, they need immediate impact players. The team needs someone who can stretch the floor, hit clutch shots, and provide the offensive boost they've been lacking. Anything less could mean another season of failure. While the draft offers potential, the Sky also need to make bold moves in free agency. Acquiring an experienced playmaker or seasoned shooter could be the difference between missing the playoffs again and making a real postseason push. Reese is pushing the front office to act aggressively. She wants someone she can trust in crunch time, someone who can step up in high-pressure situations. The team can't rely solely on youth. They need a balanced roster, blending young talent with veteran leadership. Reese isn't just a star on the court, she's a leader, and leaders hate losing.
Hit 3 straight possessions, the Clark to Boston connection. A 13-3 Indiana run. A lot of substitutions for Chicago.
As the offseason progresses, Reese's frustration has become more evident. She's been vocal in team meetings, demanding accountability and a winning mindset. But anger without action can spiral into chaos. Reese has been seen visibly frustrated during workouts and team events, and rumors are swirling about her dissatisfaction with the team's direction. She knows her reputation is on the line. Another losing season could tarnish her brand and affect her long-term career prospects. For the Sky to turn things around, several things need to happen. They must select a three-point shooter and a versatile guard who can contribute immediately. They also need a veteran playmaker who can lead both on and off the court. And, of course, head coach Tyler Marsh must establish a winning culture focused on accountability and hard work. The pressure is mounting, but the potential is there. The Chicago Sky can't afford to waste another year.
Good chemistry there, Kennedy Carter and Camila Cardoso. Out to Cardoso, off to a good start here in the third. Reese working hard on Smith, Angel Reese flips it in.
The Chicago Sky's future hinges on leadership, resilience, and the ability to build around the talents of Angel Reese. She is the franchise player, and it's time for the team to support her strengths and unlock her potential. The front office and coaching staff have to do their part, but Reese also needs to step up and become the leader this team desperately needs. The question remains, can the Chicago Sky rise from the ashes and make a playoff run in 2025? The promise is there, but the team needs to act now. It's no longer about just getting by, it's about making a playoff push. The time to act is now. Angel Reese, it's time to be more than just a dominant force in the paint. Caitlin Clark has transformed the Indiana Fever into a media sensation with her sharp shooting, leadership, and ability to control the game. If the Sky wants to match that kind of hype, Reese will need to raise her game to another level. Rebounding and second-chance points are important, but they won't win championships. The Sky needs a leader who can do more than clean up the boards. They need a player who can carry the offense and push the team into playoff contention. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a star. Her elite scoring, playmaking, and clutch performances have made the Fever a team to watch. She can score from anywhere on the court, control the pace, and elevate her teammates. Reese, the Sky needs that energy from you. While Clark is hitting threes and leading her team to wins, you're still battling for second-chance points. That's a start, but it's not enough. If the Sky want to compete with the Fever, you need to become a more complete player. Your physicality and rebounding are impressive, but where's the mid-range jumper? Where's the three-point shot that forces defenders to respect you on the perimeter? Clark is a constant threat from all areas of the floor, and that's what makes her essential. If the Sky want to rise, you need to stretch the floor and diversify your scoring. Not just about stats, it's about leadership. Reese, the Sky need you to step up as a vocal leader. This team is in a rebuilding phase, and they need someone who can inspire faith, rally the team, and push everyone to be better. Your rebounding is crucial, but leadership goes beyond numbers. Take charge in the locker room, speak up, and set the tone for a winning culture. The Sky have the 3rd and 10th overall picks in the 2025 WNBA draft, and these picks must be used wisely. They need to add sharp shooting guards and versatile playmakers who can contribute immediately. But the draft picks alone won't fix the team. Reese, you need to work with these young players, mentor them, and help elevate their game. Free agency is another route the Sky could pursue to bring in experienced shooters and playmakers, but they'll only succeed if you build chemistry with them on the court. The Sky can't rely solely on raw talent, they need a cohesive unit, and that starts with you. Rebounding is important, but what about shot blocking, steals, and shutting down opponents' best players? Caitlin Clark's offensive firepower has made the Fever a contender, but it's their improving defense that will take them to the next level. Reese, if you want to be the difference maker, you need to contribute on both ends of the floor. The Sky need you to lead by example and help take this team to
this point.
They certainly have. Here's Reese on the post. Has kind of had her way against Hellman and continues. And that back and forth continues.